everyone, welcome back or welcome to the 30-day wellness journey. We are on day 13, all about breathwork. Breathwork has really gotten a lot of buzz over the last few years because it's so powerful and so impactful. For example, our breath, when we take a deep breath, it is always in the present moment. It is not thinking about the past. It is not thinking about the future. It is always in the here and now. And focusing on our breath is the fastest, easiest, quickest way to bring our mind and our body back to the present moment. When we're thinking about everything on our to-do list that needs to get done, or if we're thinking of everything that didn't get done, or we're thinking about what happened in high school or college or last week, we can bring our attention back to our breath, and that is going to ground and center us. Our breath also helps change and regulate our nervous system. And our nervous system is kind of what happens when we get scared or excited or anxious or stressed. It sends a signal to the brain. So if we can regulate our nervous system through our breath, we're able to signal to our brain we are safe, we are okay, and everything is going to be all right. And what happens is we get so caught up in the moment that we forget to focus on our breath. I was recently working with a client and I asked her, how often do you take a deep breath? And she said, maybe once every few days. And I said, how often do you think your body needs to take a deep breath? And she paused and she looked inward and she said, probably 5 times an hour. And I said, look at that disconnect, right? My body is saying, I need a deep breath a couple times every hour, but I'm only giving my body a deep breath once every few days. And we get caught up in the motion that we forget to just pause. I always love to have fresh flowers because it's such a gentle reminder to stop and smell the roses. And those are not, there are some roses in there, but having reminders throughout your house to take a deep breath is going to be your best friend. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of a color that reminds you to pause and take a deep breath. And I want you to tell your brain, every time I see that color, I'm going to take a deep breath. Let me know in the comment section below, what color are you going to pick? And something that you can do to kind of help inspire more deep breaths is to put a post-it note throughout your house or just random spots that say, take a deep breath. I know on my watch, it'll remind me to take a deep breath. Sometimes I don't know if it's random, if it's connected to like the heart rate app, but it'll just gently remind me, focus on your breath for 1 minute. And I challenge you that if you have a watch, do not hit the dismiss button. So much I've done it, guilty as charged. I will hit the dismiss button because I want to get back to what I'm doing. But every time we hit dismiss, what we're really saying is that we don't have a moment to connect to our mind, body, and soul. We always have the moment. It's our perception that is telling us we don't have that time. Deep breath is free. No one knows we're doing it, and we can literally do it at any time of the day. If you are new to bringing your attention back to your breath, the best thing you can do is just start noticing it and start taking deep breaths. You can gently also put your hand on your chest and just take a deep breath. You could put your hand on your stomach and take a deep breath. You could do rhythmic breathing, such as triangle breathing, where you inhale for 4, you hold your breath for 4, and you exhale for 4. Let's try it together. So take a normal breath. Now inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a normal breath. And when we change the pattern of our breathing, it actually changes the way that our heartbeat is going. And when we change the rhythm of our heart, it's naturally going to calm our mind, body, and soul. Our breath is so powerful, and our breath is so underrated. I wish more people talked about the power of taking a deep breath. Let's all do one together. What happens is we will take really shallow breaths, just enough to get us through. And if we can get more oxygen in the mind, more oxygen in the body, we're going to be able to handle stress. we're going to be able to handle change, and we're going to be more flexible and adaptable because our nervous system is not in a state of panic. As soon as we feel stress, our heart starts to change and our nervous system starts to change as well. And we can regulate all of that just through the power of breathing. Your reflective question is, how can you add more breathing throughout your day? So really brainstorm opportunities for you to take a deep breath. Maybe as soon as you get in the car and you touch the steering wheels, you're gonna tell yourself, take a deep breath. Or maybe every time you get in or out of your car. Or maybe every time you grab your phone, you take a deep breath. So kind of journal and ask yourself, where are some more opportunities for you to take a deep breath? Breathing is free and it's so underrated. I can guarantee that if you just started adding more breaths to your day, your entire life will change. How you handle stress, how you handle being with someone who is stressed. All of these different experiences will shift as soon as you start breathing deeply more or just getting more breath into the body. Your inspired action is to test out different breathing exercises. I mentioned a few in today's video, but do some research on your own. You could literally Google breathing exercises. There's some that are the fire breath where you do really rapid breathing. There's other ones where you engage your arms for breathing. I sometimes do butterfly tapping breathing, which is a part of the EFT tapping videos. And if you are on this day and you're wondering, maybe you should start joining the tapping videos, I think that you should join because we are having so much fun tapping with all of the corresponding videos. We also do breath work in every single tapping video. So that is another resource for you. So again, your inspired action is to research different breath work exercises so you can identify your favorite go-to breath work exercise. My favorite is triangle breathing. I think it's the easiest. You visualize breathing a shape of a triangle, right? Inhale for 4, hold it for 4, exhale for 4, and repeat. Super easy, and you can do it anywhere. The beauty of breath work is no one knows you're doing it. No one's like, hey, that person's breathing. Oh, of course they are. They're human. So if you're in a meeting and you're feeling really stressed or you're about to have a difficult conversation, you can pause, focus on your breath, and change the way your body is feeling. I cannot wait to see you in tomorrow's video.